Hey guys, we're going to talk about something today that has become more and more popular as the servers come out and whatnot. And what that is getting honor up for 35 to 39 Battlegrounds. I'm going to talk about some of the things uh, that are beneficial with it. So obviously some takeaways, and hopefully, if you don't already know this, well, then maybe this video isn't for you. But if you're new to the game, whatnot, and you're looking to try to get a little bit of an edge, especially for a non-cacher. It's definitely a smart thing to look at. Okay, obviously the very first thing you want to get is equipment. You want to get either the 30 PvE gear or you want to get the 35 PvP arena set. As you can tell, I have a lot of them socketed. It's because I have some sockets saved in the vault for whenever I do decide to go to 40, and any other ones that I do get, I will use. And here I've had decent luck with the wheel, the altar in the uh, guild territories, but it's definitely a must. You have to get those. I haven't another thing. Refine, refine, refine. Obviously, I haven't been doing too much of it. Probably gonna spend a lot of tomorrow doing that, but obviously you want to get the best skills possible for your character. You want to get the 30 catacomb jewels and the 30 catacomb rings. I have one, still working on the other. That's another big takeaway. We'll get to that. Uh, Farm, another very key thing to have is obviously you get gold whenever you energize some trees. Your farm grows. You get more kyanite as you go through. Um, One thing I try to stay away from is leveling seeds, especially if you're going to be camping for a while. Obviously, I'm pretty good on Darius for now. Um, Mostly, you just want to keep kyanite and gold as much as you can. Go through, energize as much as you can, do everything you can. I'll finish that up later. Alright, pretty much you want to stay away from everything that gives you experience, which means this. You want to stay away from the MP dungeons. Those are definitely things to avoid. Now, the one kind of negative is how do you get jewels? Or how do you get gems? You get them from catacombs. What do you get with catacombs? Experience. And that's why I've been sitting at 31. I get a decent amount of items received a day. This is with the crypt key, 26 a day, roughly 3-4 days. I can get I believe they're 100 for the 30 rings, the 30 jewels. And also it's a good thing, especially if you're not using your VIP, you're saving them for later. You can, as you're stalling, you can level up your territories as much as you can. I just hit 37 today. After I think I was about a week and a half, uh, between 35, 36, about a week and a half. Another key thing, fishing. Of course, um, you don't get any experience with that, so of course that's a good thing. Um, some of the negative things you get from it, World Boss. Obviously, with this server, we got quite a few 40s. So, of course, if you're an on-cacher like I am, the only thing I have here has come from the Bound Bounds. We'll get to that as well. Um, you don't really do too amazing at World Boss. If you're lucky enough to get good Astros, which I actually do have, this is pretty much as good as it's gonna get for now. I'm not having really great luck, but I do have really good luck with the sniper. and anything involving crit. So obviously this is my setup for World Boss. This is what I use for everything else. Academy, even kind of boosting up the defense as much as I can, just starting to work back on the attack. The bound balance you get, you can use them for speeding up cooldowns. You could be using them for buying, crypt keys and whatever. But you do get a vast number of crypt keys in the beginning of the game, and I'm still rolling with those. So basically, of course, I had my original helmet, beats or my original helmet piece, the beach style. As I went on and got enough, was able to get, I got a weapon, got another, and another really good thing to remember, especially for the Baroque gear. It starts on the 11th day of the server, and it's the Learning to Tailor event. I'm not sure if it's still up. Yes, it is. Okay, you synthesize a level 2 hat, you get a weapon, 50,000 gold. What I did was I bought, obviously, another helmet with the bound balance that I had, and synthed it. Got the weapon. I got another weapon. I synthed that, and when you synthesize weapon, you get another weapon. Since synthesize that, you get a level 3 weapon, you get the top hat, and you get a fashion core, which means then you can do another one, say, on your clothing. So it's definitely a good thing to set for, especially for non-cashers. If you're doing the PvP gear, you're not getting super incredible. You start off with 30 minimal rage, which obviously with your beach style hat that you get in the beginning of the game, you're sitting at 35, which is enough to basically throw a rune and throw either Meteoric Destroyer or Rain of Fire. What's nice about what I have now is my main thing I go for. I don't use Delphic too much because it's 220% plus 120, or the Delphic Thunder Frenzy. Or I'm sorry, no, I don't use the Delphic Thunder Frenzy. 225 plus 250. I kind of stick with this because it's 50 rage, and this is 80 rage, and it does close to damage. And I'll just do a little something quick. I'll probably get my ass whipped, but it's okay. See, as you can see, I'm starting at 53, so I could instantly do Thunderer, which of course I'm not going to do because that would be dumb, but I'm going to get destroyed anyway, so I don't really see what the point of that was, but yeah, as you could see, I was able to use it because I had 53 starting rage. And you kind of stay in a decent range, so once you're, like once your cooldowns come up, you can throw in some more AoEs. Of course, obviously I'm getting stomped. She's obviously at 40 because she has her knights, which is another thing, but at least I got her knights out of the way, which that in itself is an accomplishment. Another thing, yeah, you don't want to do that too much, but it does give very little experience. So I guess it's okay, especially when you're at the factory, you're getting you have to get 3 million to level up. But yeah, Battlegrounds. There's one at now all these are server times, obviously. 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., and 11 p.m. So of course you get numerous times you can go into Battlegrounds. Um, Now, some people have gotten confused where they would see you won't get any rewards after you have already done your second. That is just for collecting shards and getting the win-loss insignia and honor. You can enter Battleground as many times as you want to in a day. It's just if you're in one and you go out of it, you have to wait 5 minutes for the cooldown, and then you can enter another one, which is a really good thing to do if you are, say, at the level that I am, 37. and you happen to go into a battleground and see a bunch of mounts running around, 9 times out of 10 that's your cue to get out of there. But yeah, I mean, Academy, of course you have the cooldowns with that, and they're not nearly as hectic, hour 50 minutes, 2 hours 40 minutes. It takes time to get up there, but that's why a lot of people, they do stall. Because right now I'm sitting warrior. I'm doing, I think I'm doing pretty good for that. And I mean, I'm sitting currently 7th place at warrior rank, which of course the medallions, intensity and tenacity. Also, you get to collect some more the insignia from like guild battles and whatnot from arena, and you obviously can save them to get your 40 legend gear whenever you do decide to level up into 40. I'm trying to think. Um, yeah, I think the only thing you really don't get out of it is the All Bounders Will Rejoice, which doesn't really bother me because I don't mind, using my insignia and my crypt key, or my skeleton keys to get stones, whatnot. It really doesn't bother me. That's just basically you get a better jump, better advantage getting the stuff quick. But yeah, click. Of course, tanks. You can get that next rune. I really haven't been doing tanks too much. I've been generally busy because I'm on a. This is an East Coast server, and I'm on a West Coast server. My main character, just so I don't get things confused. But yeah, there is a lot of advantages because I think check player strength. I'm 57th right now. I'm a lot of 30s are behind me. There's a few that are ahead of me. Like I'm pretty sure this one got the legacy jewels and whatnot. Generally, the ones that are sitting ahead of me right now that are under 40 are the ones who have cashed either the wings or have gotten the jewels and whatnot. But yeah, it's a very tedious thing, and it's pretty boring sometimes. A lot of your day basically revolves around plundering, getting your mines, world boss, and battleground. That's pretty much all you get into. And as you complete a quest, like say you accidentally complete one or you do something like plundering, you get the quest for that. Whenever it shows up on the screen that you completed the quest, you do not have to click on it. If you just let it go, it will go over here highlighted in green, and you can just let it go. And then this is another really good thing to do as well, is the circuit quests, because you get no experience from them, and obviously when you complete, you get some pretty good rewards from it, which like soul crystals at level 6, you don't have that many then, as opposed to if you had like level 20 or level 30. um yeah, I'll do that later. But yeah, it's definitely something to look into if you're a non-cacher, or if you're kind of new to the game. You definitely want to stay around these areas because I've noticed a lot more now. If you're in like group arena, I've noticed they've at least it seems that they fixed the matching a little bit better. I've been getting roughly 35 to 39s. I've been getting every now and then a couple 40s. I have yet to hit anybody with sylphs, thank God. Um, yeah, whenever you're doing battlegrounds, I've seen more fair ones than I've seen kind of unfair to me. But you know, you gotta just do what you gotta do, and hopefully, you learned a couple things from here. If not, my apologies, and hope you guys have a great day and good luck playing.